Welcome, and thank you for joining me today. This is The Shape of Joy, How the Morning Feels, a 30-day collection by Michael Rowe, Anthony Rowe, me. Section 1, Small Lights. Day 1, The Shape of Joy. It's not the shout of celebration, but the quiet hum beneath your ribs. When the morning finds you and you remember you're still here, joy isn't always bright. Sometimes it's gray between clouds, a breath before coffee, a song half remembered that still makes you smile. Day 2, How the Morning Feels. There's light on the counter, soft as apology. The kettle hums. The day doesn't ask for much, only that you begin, and maybe that's enough. Day 3, Ordinary Miracles. A stranger holds the door. A dog wags at nothing. Rain stops just as you step outside. You think maybe the world isn't against you after all. Joy doesn't need trumpets, just timing. Day 4, The Weight of Lightness. You learn that happiness isn't about less. It's about being able to hold more. More moments, more people, more sky, without fear that they'll leave. In the middle of a quiet day, Day 5. No climax, no turning point, just the sound of your own breathing, while the sun stretches across the floorboards, and you think, maybe this is it, maybe this is peace. Day 6, The Laugh That Stayed. It wasn't even funny. Just that kind of laugh that shakes something loose. It followed me home, stuck in the corners of my mind, and every time I thought of it, the day got lighter. Day 7, Window Seat. Somewhere between departure and arrival, you stop worrying about both. You look out and the clouds are perfect, ridiculously soft, like they've never known fear. For a moment, you remember how to be one of them. Day 8, Lemon Light. The afternoon came in gold, bright, unapologetic. You could taste it in the air, see it in her hair, feel it melting the weight off your thoughts. That's how joy works sometimes. It doesn't ask, it just arrives. Day 9, The Sound of Still Water. No ripples, no rush, just reflection. Maybe the point of all this wasn't to move faster, but to see yourself clearly, in the calm. Day 10, What the Morning Said. She whispered, "Try again." And it didn't sound like a demand, it sounded like grace. Section 2, The Pulse Beneath Things. Day 11, The Smallest Gesture. It wasn't a grand thing, just the way her hand brushed mine when passing the sugar. But it said everything about being seen, being known without a single word. Joy hides in these moments, too soft for the world to notice, but impossible to forget. Day 12, You smiled first. We were both strangers to the day, each carrying our own storms. Then you smiled, and the air changed. Not everything needs to be understood to be healing. Day 13, Between Laughter and Breath. There's a rhythm that happens. When people laugh together, a pulse that feels the silence between words and knowing. It's not music, but it feels like it. And sometimes that's all joy is, a shared tempo beating softly beneath everything. Day 14, the hands that build. They aren't perfect hands. There are lines and bumps and the memories of things lost, but still they build meals, homes, moments. Joy, I've learned, isn't in what flawless. Joy, I've learned, isn't in what's flawless. It's in what still chooses to create. Thanks for listening. That was part 1.